Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing on today, Friday, October 26, 2018? How's your day going?
It's Friday, y'all. Get it?
TGIF.
It's the Halloween pre-weekend.
Pre-weekend to Halloween.
Fast forward, lay on your couch, do nothing.
Yeah, we basically said don't dress up for anything and lay on your couch.
And stay the hell out of Bears Lake.
Yes, whatever you do.
And he's a senior citizen. That's why he can get senior citizen tickets at the movie theater because he gets up at 4:30 and goes to bed by 7 o'clock.
Pretty much, yeah.
We've established that.
Anyways, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trend, ladies and gentlemen. My name is TK. This is Tony, and we find interesting news articles from across the globe, and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be watching this show.
Yeah.
And unlike a lot of podcasts, this is done live. So, I mean, the audio dropped out because this is live. We don't do any pre-record. Unlike your favorite podcasts out there, we're live, okay?
We don't have that kind of
We
technology.
don't have that technology
Or
yet.
staff. You're looking at the staff.
This is it.
Right here.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm talking to everybody in the chat room right now. We're going to be covering some stories, and we would love to hear your likes, your dislikes, your opinions, and everything else in between on the stories that we're going to be covering on today's show, if that's okay with you.
Let's do it.
Starting things off, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, don't do it.
No. We're going to ease into that.
All right.
First off, we're going to start off today on a good note.
Oh.
A man with MS gets some stem cell treatment and is able to walk and dance again.
That's awesome. Because everybody should be able to boogie.
Right?
You know what I mean?
I'm down with the boogie.
That's some serious technology going on there. I like that.
I agree. I'm next going to cover the interesting and developing story with these mail bombing packages that have been sending around to everybody recently.
Yeah, we really didn't talk about it. It's been going on the whole week. And now that they've captured the man, we're going to go over all the details. I'm sure you guys you're sick of hearing it. But shouts out to the FBI doing some damn fine work to track this motherfucker down in a country of 400 million people.
Not too bad.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah. In the second half of the show, man, relationships can get pretty hairy.
A little bitey.
In this case, the girl wanted to break up with her boyfriend. So, I mean, this kind of warrants. Some people like to do it in person.
Right.
I'm kind of, after reading this story, I'm now leaning towards, you know what? It's okay to send the breakup text. You don't got to meet in person. Why, you may ask, TK? Well, in this case, the boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, bit this woman's bottom lip off.
And not in a sensual way.
No.
Yeah.
Because usually when the lip comes off, I don't believe it's sensual.
When you take it home.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
That's a problem.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, Tony's back with his list. As you love it, Tony loves it. He's going to tell you the best and the worst of Costco.
The best things to buy and the worst things to buy. You may already know. But I'm going to tell you anyway.
Okay, good.
It's all good.
Guys, what are you guys doing this weekend? Is there any Halloween parties? Are you dressing up for anything? Are your friends having a little get-together? Is there any work parties going on? Or what's going on? Are you doing anything?
I don't think I'm doing anything. I'm going to, I don't know. I'm not really doing anything. What are you doing? There's no party. I mean, there's parties, but
I'm not doing anything. I mean, but
what is your Halloween card? You going to dress up this year? For trick-or-treating?
No comment.
Whoa.
No comment.
Whoa.
I don't dress up often.
You usually dress up on the weekends, don't you?
Tony, it's another podcast.
Oh, sorry.
No, this year, I had an idea a couple months ago that I was going to go out as Killmonger from Black Panther.
Oh, yes. That would have been cool.
Yeah. As
what happened to your plan?
I don't know. I just, with all Halloween costume ideas, they just kind of go out the window. I think about them for a second, and then they're gone.
All right.
You know, I wanted to, I was getting in shape, and
I
wanted to do that waterfall scene when he takes off his shirt.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Okay, next year.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if there's any parties going on or anything.
I know my buddy T Woo's having his Vibes Halloween edition at Line and Bright tomorrow night.
Oh, there you go.
So, I mean, if you guys are looking for something to go to, that's always a good time.
Always a good time.
And it's in the North End, so if you want to avoid the downtown craziness, that will be the spot for you.
Yeah, because downtown in Halifax this weekend will be a zoo.
I would avoid it at all costs.
It'll be bananas.
Delicious.
For sure.
All right. Kicking today's show off.
Kick it.
On a positive note.
Because we're going down from there.
Yes, and in flames. After stem cell transplant, a man with MS is able to walk and dance for the first time in 10 years.
Boogie down.
For a decade, Roy Palmer had no control of his legs. The man from Gloucester, England, had multiple sclerosis, or MS, which results, of course, in the body's immune system eating away at the protective covering of the nerves, disrupting communication between the brain and the body. We can get into more technical terms if you want, but we'll just leave it there. Yeah. Palmer had no feeling in his legs and used a wheelchair, but last year he received a life-changing treatment that restored his ability to walk and dance again. The dad first heard of the treatment called HSCT, now this is a word I don't know.
Technical.
Anyway, stem cell transplantation. Yeah. Two people on the program went to Sheffield Hospital in wheelchairs, and they both came out walking, he said. So that was his inspiration. He's like, I got to try this. So as soon as we saw that, we both cried. And that was, of course, him and his wife. And then, anyway, so according to the National MS Society, HSCT, still considered experimental, but Palmer decided that it was worth a try. Wow. If they could have done that on the trial, why can't have I? Palmer said. So last year, the 49-year-old started the grueling treatment, which is potentially risky, the BBC reports. HSCT doesn't always work, and there's always a long-term risk of infection and infertility. So watch out, boys. You want your men swimming.
You know.
But, I mean, what's the payoff?
Well, I mean,
walk again?
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean, he's 49, so he's busted multiple times, I'm assuming.
Jesus. No, world. This is a positive story. Talking about positive things.
That's positive.
I guess.
It feels good.
Busting yeah, I guess so. I don't know. What are you doing? It is Sexy Friday.
Right?
Get your baby on.
Yeah. Anyways, so they take stem cells out of your body. They give you a little chemotherapy to kill the rest of your immune system, Palmer told BBC. The stem cells are then used to reboot the immune system. So let's hope it works, he said in a home video taken just before the treatment. And, of course, it did. After the HSCT, he regained feeling in his left leg within 2 days. He said, I haven't felt it in 10 years, Palmer said. It's a miracle.
Can you imagine?
I know. Eventually, he regained feeling in both of his legs and began to walk. I've been given a second chance at life, and I started volunteering at my local police station, he said. We went on a holiday not too long ago to Turkey, and I walked on the beach. Little things like that, people don't realize what it means to me. And, of course, that's him on the left, and on the right, that's him dancing. There is video, but I forgot to encode it. But, yeah, I mean, I like hearing about these stories. I mean, my grandfather, personally, he was dealing with MS all of his life. But, I mean, it's a crazy disease. So, I mean, I like seeing, I mean, with any life-threatening disease, I always like hearing about these new treatments that are kind of being worked on. And you know, I just like hearing about these.
It's nice. I mean, these small things we take for granted.
Exactly.
You know, he says as simple as walking on the beach.
Dude.
You know, something like that, so simple we don't think about even just walking in general.
Dude, even
the
feeling your legs, like going like this right now, and I'm like touching my thighs, and I'm like, man, there are my hands on my thighs, and I can't imagine like not being able to feel where my hands are on my legs. That would be crazy to me.
And the other thing too is like there's a lot of methods out there that they're risky. And they're not 100% proven.
No.
You know, this stem cell thing, very controversial.
Yes. For
many years, and even now.
I know.
To some extent, but really controversial. You know, Christopher Reeves, who was all about supporting, you know, stem cell research and all that kind of thing. You know, here you go. Here's the proof is in the pudding right now. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
Risky, but what do you have to lose, like you said?
Yeah.
I mean, I would take the chance.
Well, for sure. I mean, if it's offered, I definitely would too. And I mean, if I was, of course, I believe it was pretty pricey.
Right.
So, I mean, if you have the means to do it, I mean, and you have I won't say nothing to lose, but I mean,
well, no, but
you want to gain some more enjoyment back into your life and something you've lost. I mean, I'd say go for it. Oh, there you go. But yeah, of course, again, I love hearing about all these things, and stem cell treatments. Yeah, again, very controversial. Yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of people that vouch for them, and I mean, me personally, I wish they would allow more of these treatments to go get the green light, but of course, that's not the way it works, unfortunately, and you got to go through the process of.
No, that brings up weird. I mean, people will say different things about, you know, pharmaceutical companies, and there's always conspiracies around pharmaceutical companies that don't want you to get better because then you stop using their drugs,
Right.
and it's a whole thing, and maybe they hold back and they don't approve.
Yeah.
They have links with obviously FDA approved things and the
Mhm.
whole thing. So I don't know, but you know what? Take the risk. This guy took the risk. It paid off.
Yes.
Good on him. That's awesome. That's incredible.
Yep.
He's a dancing boy now.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Boogie down.
He's done the Kiki challenge, and I
He's done-
believe he's done the floss.
He has not.
I swear to God.
Has he?
Yeah. I
All
would
right.
just spit that out there.
You
Tony.
might.
That's true.
You've done it before.
Never.
Never.
Always research.
All right. We
before I-
believe you today.
And the thing about him busting nuts, that was
What?
also research as well.
Pornhub.com.
Up next,
Yes.
the Bomberman
Bomberman.
has been caught.
Yeah. I don't know. You guys been following the news. I'm sure it's been all over the place all week long. Packages being sent to basically anybody that supported, anybody that was against Trump, basically. These packages were going along to, oh my God.
Package.
Oh. So many different people. Democrats, the Clintons got a nice little package. Robert De Niro.
It seems so crazy.
It's nuts. Joe Biden, Booker. There's so many people that got these things delivered to them. So a suspect who terrorized the Democratic political figures across the nation with suspicious packages containing potentially destructive devices was arrested this morning in Florida. Of course. See, Florida does good and it does bad. It does good things sometimes too.
Yeah.
The person in custody was revealed to be Cesar Sayok, 56 years old.
Is it Caesar or Cesar?
I said Cesar.
How do you spell it?
I think it's Caesar. No, it's
You're
C-E.
trying to make his name very fancy.
C-E. Yes. Caesar.
Cesar.
It's C-E-S-A-R. Not like Caesar salad, which is
okay.
a C-A, right?
We'll call him C.
Yeah, we'll call him C. 56-year-old who lived
As in C4 explosive.
As in C4,
Okay,
watch your ass.
Jesus.
Who lived in Adventura, Florida, which doesn't sound like a real place, but it is. Photos of what may claim to be his white van. They also confiscated as well, surfaced on live television. I was in the gym, and I saw this thing they tarped the thing, and they had it on a flatbed, driving it down the highway, and they're covering it live, and I'm like, what the hell is this thing?
Oh, okay.
And it was his van that they had covered up to, of course, make sure they have all the evidence inside and nothing gets destroyed.
Right.
So it was on live TV today as officials put a tarp over it and transported it. Like I said, more details are coming out. Like I said, it's developing right now. The van, which was parked in Plantation, Florida neighborhood, appeared to be covered in stickers of photos of Donald Trump and Vice President Mike Pence, in addition to other stickers about politics and soccer for some reason. I don't know why soccer stickers were on there.
Interesting.
Yeah, very different angles he has there. So he's arrested in an auto parts store when he was there. That's why he was parked there. The arrest come days after a coast-to-coast manhunt for the culprit behind what appeared to be mail bombing campaign. More details are expected to be, of course, coming out. They're doing a news conference. I think they just had it at 3:30, actually. They're not saying a hell of a lot. I listened to some of the news conference. Of course, they're investigating. They're going through the whole process. They're not really going to tell you too much yet.
No.
But the quick breakdown, 12 suspicious packages were recovered since Monday when an explosive device was placed inside the mailbox at a liberal billionaire, his mailbox, George Soros. Since then, at least 9 other vocal Trump critics, including former President Barack Obama, Vice President Joe Biden, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, California Rep. Maxine Waters, former Attorney General Eric Holder, Jersey Senator Cory Booker, and, of course, actor Robert De Niro, among a couple of others as well. So this guy faces a lot of charges, and he's facing a potential up to 58 years in prison, 3 felonies, and then a slew of other charges as well.
Yeah.
The picture says it all.
I would say. We were talking about this, and a lot of these suspect photos, you're like, yeah, I can see it.
I buy that.
Yeah, this guy looks like he would send bombs in the mail.
He looks like a bomber.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got a bunch of charges. They caught him. I'm really glad they actually caught him. And I was just saying,
I'm glad he's alive too.
Of course, and that he's alive too. Yeah. Law enforcement. What a job. These guys have a hell of a job tracking down one individual. Like I was saying, almost 400 million people in the U.S.
Yeah.
And these bombs were discovered all over the place, Delaware to New York to Florida, to everywhere.
Yeah.
These things were all over the place, and a slew of different people. It could have been anybody that received them, because there was a lot of supporters, of course.
Yeah.
But man, within 5 days they caught this guy.
Not too bad.
right? That's pretty good.
Not too bad at all.
Pretty damn good. Shout out to the FBI and associated authorities. That's pretty damn good work. I don't know if we would have been able to do such good work in Canada.
I think I'd give us 72 hours, me and you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
72 hours, RCMP? What's the other one?
I mean me and you.
Oh, we'd never, no, 24 hours. We're good.
24 hours?
Yeah, we got him.
Okay, cool.
We got him.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah. We'll just call our homies.
Yeah,
Say,
yeah.
yo, what'd you heard on the street?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's staying out at the Motel 8 off
Okay,
the, off
got
the
you.
102. Oh, all right, I'll go get him right now.
Boom.
Oh, bomb, man. Anyway, you know who else is the bomb?
Ooh, who's that?
Y'all the bomb.
Hey!
Joined us today. Shouts out. It's time for the roll call. Carrie's in the house. Ben, DJ Mutts in the house. We got Joe in the house. Bernie also up in here. We also have Ashley. My man Caleb. Shouts out. And Mike we also have. And Kathy's also in the house. Thank you guys for joining us once again on this Friday afternoon.
Merci beaucoup.
No.
Coming up on the second half of the show, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, this is a disturbing story.
This is very disturbing. If you have children in the room, I would probably say, do you have pictures of this?
There are pictures.
Okay. So, yeah.
And of course, I will give you a warning before I
Some graphic nature.
put said pictures up.
So, yeah.
Relationships.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be good. Sometimes they can be bad.
Yeah.
And in this case,
Yeah.
a woman's lip was bitten off by a jealous ex-boyfriend who wanted to leave his mark on her.
Fuck.
Right?
Yeah.
Kayla Hayes, 19, was attacked by 23-year-old Seth Aaron Fleury last October after she told him she's not interested in rekindling their romance. Sorry, son. I'm done.
Yeah. She just wanted out.
Yeah. I'm young. Play fish in the sea.
I'm ready to go.
Ready to go.
We're not working out.
Don't like it.
No.
Fleury was handed a 12-year prison sentence on Thursday after he admitted to the assault. So Miss Hayes from Greenville, South Carolina, has now spoken about the incident on her Facebook and revealed her ex-lover chillingly told her that he was going to leave his mark for her next boyfriend.
Wow.
Can't end things amicably. Just,
No.
Nice. Okay, it was good. Maybe we could be friends. Maybe we'll link up later in life. You know?
You need that booty call.
Yeah.
You give me a call.
Yeah, grow a little.
Yeah.
And then get back together, yada, yada, yada. That's totally out the window.
You never know.
But this guy, of course, threw it out the window.
Yeah.
So she spoke about the moment where he forcibly kissed her, then launched his attack, writing, "I wasn't there to get back together with him. I refused and backed up only to feeling him latch on to me, feeling it tear away." Those are the lips she's talking about.
Jesus.
I then just started screaming at the top of my lungs for help out of fear for my life. The brutal assault continued with Miss Hayes revealing Fleury yanked her out of her car and then slammed the door in her face like a true gentleman. And then, of course, he ran away like a true gentleman.
A true man
True
right there.
man.
Yeah.
Stand-up person. Miss Hayes said a stranger who found her looked absolutely terrified. She added, "He continued to call me once I made it into the ambulance, which felt like a lifetime after having something many women hold precious to them, completely mutilated. I then got on the phone with her friend, and I remember trying to say he bit me, but no one could understand me because my lips couldn't pronounce it."
Oh, boy.
So Miss Hayes started dating Fleury in 2016 when he was 21 and she was 17, and broke up with him after being almost a year as property. She felt like she was property. So kudos to her, first of all, for being like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm done being treated this way.
Yep.
Time to get the hell out of here.
Good on her.
Find someone that can treat me better.
Because a lot of people don't do that.
Exactly.
Good on her.
So she left college and she had to leave college to have numerous surgeries to fix her face. She added that she was relieved Fleury had been sentenced to 12 years in jail and was moving on her life with a new partner after gaining her confidence back.
All right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you may be wondering what the lips look like after the attack.
Maybe you're not wondering.
Maybe you aren't wondering, but for those who are the curious at heart, I'm going to post the picture. It's still blurred out, but you can get the gist.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little countdown, and you can look at it, the before and the after. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you go. So,
Damn.
as you can see on the left,
Terrible.
he
Terrible,
clearly latched on to her bottom lip and wouldn't let go until it was clearly bit off.
Yeah.
Not sure, again, I was talking to Tony. Not sure how the surgeons went about.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know why they did this sort of surgery where it looks pretty much a line of stitches
Yeah.
from one side of her nose to her other side, well, rounding the bottom of her mouth and coming around like it's
Yeah, I
a
don't
little
know.
extreme.
I don't know why actually, but there must be a reason.
Yes,
I mean, you know, oh my God, so young too, which is the
I
sad
know,
part.
and man, I
Dude.
can't imagine doing that. Like, I always thought, like, remember when Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield were
Yeah.
in the ring, and Mike Tyson bit Evander's ear off? I'm
Yep.
like, man, that takes something to latch onto somebody's flesh and
And rip it
to
off.
pull it off that's another.
Oh,
To bite it and then have the
dude, it's a whole
the
thing.
will to hold on and physically yank it off is something else. And then to do it to somebody who you potentially love or you're in a relationship with, I don't know, that's another beast in itself.
Yeah.
And I propose the question to you, sir, and everybody out there, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think 12 years is long enough for a prison sentence? I don't know if he's eligible for parole after the 12 years. But me personally, if it was my daughter, I'd be livid. I don't know if the guy would be making it
No.
to prison.
No, there's no chance.
No.
No.
I mean, she has to live with this for the rest of her life.
Yeah. I think
Is
that
12 years? I don't know. Is 12 years cutting it?
I think if he serves the 12,
Yes.
It's-
No reduced.
no reduce, no chance for parole, but you know that's not going to happen. It is assault. It's not attempted murder. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not with a weapon. So unfortunately, as gruesome as that is and horrible as this attack is, if you were to break it down in legal senses, I mean, it's lessened every time you kind of look at it. But
I don't know.
12 years? I think 12 years is good if he serves 12. People have served a lot less
I want,
for a lot worse.
if it were me, I'd want a year for every stitch that was in my face.
Damn, homie.
I don't know how many stitches,
I don't know, but it looks like a
but
lot.
it was probably, I like to say,
20?
over a life sentence worth.
Well, you know, it's a good thing you're not the judge.
I guess.
You need to be a judge.
I think I need to be a judge.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to sit down with the families and be like, what would you feel is appropriate for the sentencing?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. 12 years is good, Kerry says. I think 20.
Yeah, let's
I'd like to
round
see
it up.
20.
Let's round it right
Round it
up.
to 20. You know, forget about the 5 halfway
yeah,
point.
no.
Let's just round
Let's
up to
go
a
all the
couple
way.
decades.
He went all the way, so why can't I?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't.
I'll latch on to a couple years. He latched on to the lips, I'll latch on a couple years.
Dude, that's pretty gross. I mean, you got to be a sick individual to do this. Like, you got to have mental.
Well, that's the thing.
Right.
You kind of think,
And now what's he going to do? Play that card now? It's too late now. He's been sentenced.
well,
obviously.
yeah. But here's the thing. I mean, this probably could have, maybe, have turned worse because clearly he has this violent tendency in him.
Yeah.
And if she felt in the relationship that she was being treated as an object and, you know, being treated poorly,
Yeah.
I'm glad she got out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it did cost a little of assault directed to her. But, I mean, who knows where this could have went.
It could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a
he
lot
could have
worse.
done a lot worse to her. Like, he could have tried to kill her.
And, yes, you know, it was in, I think they met in public.
Right.
Which is good. So they
Good
didn't,
move.
you know. So I mean,
And he did that in public, too.
And that's the thing. He did that in public.
Bro.
So could you imagine if they did it somewhere private?
Oh, my God. Well,
Listen.
see you in 12, buddy.
So those out there, in a relationship that,
If it's going to come to an end.
if it's coming to an end, I think now might be some appropriate advice to send a text.
It's probably a good idea.
Only if
Yeah.
you feel that the person may get violent.
Well, maybe she didn't even think that it would get violent. Maybe he has no history of a record of it.
Well, she felt she was being treated like an object and some other things in the relationship.
well,
So clearly there's little signs, little seasoning.
I think she took a little step. She said, let's meet in public somewhere. That's what she designed to do, but that
Yeah.
didn't even work.
Should have went with a friend.
Should have went with a gun.
Yeah, it's true.
Really though.
Man. Anyways, I believe she started a GoFundMe page where people can donate some money. She started a group on Facebook where she just kind of wants to promote, wear your scars proud if you're in an abusive relationship. Like, don't be ashamed. Like, it's unfortunate what happened, but she wants those who have ever been abused to kind of like, you're here now and now trying to inspire others kind of. So
yeah, totally, man. No, it's good. Well, she's alive. She'll recoup. She was young when it happened, Yeah. She'll be back on the dating scene, people.
Well, she's already with somebody else.
Did
you miss that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, just be careful this time around.
Oh, God.
That
would turn me off of just relationships in general.
Right? I mean, it might be not want to jump back on the saddle so quickly. Anyway.
Finally.
Safer places to be.
Like Costco.
It's not really that safe there, especially this weekend.
Yeah, depending on what day you go.
Buddy, it's a shit show up there. You got to be careful. But there's some good bargains. There's some bad bargains. There's some good things, some bad things. I like my little listy list.
How long is this list?
It's not. It's 12 things that are good, 12 that are bad.
24 things.
We'll go very quickly.
Okay.
All right. So some things that are the best things to buy when you go to Costco.
Okay, these are the best things.
These are the best things. And I'll tell you what the best seller is above all. We talked about it before. Best things to buy. One thing is bacon. You're not a bacon eater. Nope. Because most of these are why I'm saying they're the best, because the value of it is really, really good. So it's not based on the best quality or whatever. It's based on what you get for value-wise is the best. Bacon, great value.
Yeah.
Maple syrup.
Okay.
If you're into syrup, baby. Oh, it's so cheap.
Right.
Frozen pizzas. I've seen the deals on frozen pizzas. They are definitely cheap up there. This one I super agree with batteries.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they got them super pack of batteries.
Yeah.
They're good deals. Your favorite? Nuts.
God bless them.
Variety nuts.
God bless them.
Hot
all
nuts,
shapes,
roasted nuts.
all shapes, all sizes,
all shapes,
all
sizes,
colors.
warm, cold nuts.
Yeah,
we got
it's
them
all
all.
good. Just put them in my mouth.
This one I heard about prescriptions.
Yes.
They're fairly cheap up there.
Yeah, I get mine done out there.
Yeah, they're fairly cheap for that. Cooking spray.
Okay,
yeah. Cooking, right? That's pretty cheap up there. Cakes, definitely cheap. You can buy them half-sheet cakes for like almost nothing. So if you're doing a birthday or whatever, if you want to decorate it yourself, just buy the slab and you can decorate it yourself.
So no responsibility for Costco on that one. Like, oh man, my cake looks so crappy. Who did this? Not me. Anyway.
If you're in the States, gas. They do fairly good on gas. And actually up here, propane is a super good deal up here. Canned tuna, big saver there. Baby formula if you got a baby. And in the States,
or if you don't, if that's what you're into.
If you're into oh, it's going to be a sick weekend.
A little whey formula in there. A little protein.
Or if you're in the U.S., alcohol. They sell alcohol there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Some of the worst things. Sunscreen.
Okay.
Bad value there. Condiments, because you have to buy so many of them.
Yeah.
You got to buy 4 big gigantic pack of ketchup. Protein bars. Now, even if they're good value, the worst part is if you buy like a 50 pack or something, you're stuck with it if you haven't tried it before.
This is true.
So you'd rather maybe try 1 or 2 bars from somewhere else before you go and buy the super mega pack.
Yes.
Coffee. That's not a good deal at all.
Interesting.
Yeah, you get a better deal somewhere else and better quality too. Diapers, apparently. There are many places to buy them that are relatively affordable. The reason it's not a good idea for diapers is because you have to buy them in such, again, large quantities. Clothes, you buy some clothes up there. Right?
I buy my T-shirts from there. I buy my
Shouldn't buy your clothes shoes at Costco.
What?
Well,
tell me a better place that has better black and white T-shirts.
Because they're made with inexpensive materials, and that's why they have them.
I change my shirts like once a year.
Yeah, but you got like 45,000 black T-shirts in your
No, I have 8 of each. 8 black T-shirts.
How often do you buy them?
Probably like honestly once or twice a year.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you got 8 of each?
8 of each.
You just rotate those shirts around.
Yeah. Then I don't get the yellow marks under the white shirts.
Yeah, that's not right.
No.
Yeah. Olive oil, again, because you have to buy it in massive bulk. And electronics. And I've heard this about electronics there.
I don't think I haven't bought any.
I'm kind of weary about buying electronics there too, right? Because they're not very good. They say after a couple of years they tend to have some major problems. So,
okay.
Now I'm not gonna bore you with everything else, but anyway, some different things. And the top seller. Listen, have you ever had?
What?
Rotisserie chicken from Costco?
No, I don't think I have.
Super delicious.
Okay.
And a super good bargain, like $5.
Right.
You can't go wrong for $5 chicken.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But the number one seller is toilet paper. good quality, and you get massive. And listen, you can buy massive quantities of toilet paper. You're always going to use it, baby.
I had a bad experience with that toilet paper once.
You did?
Yes.
Come on.
If you live in an old house, pipes are generally a little smaller. And with the Costco Kirkland
It's too rough.
toilet, no, it's not too rough.
Yeah.
It's great. It's too thick. So
Oh, yeah.
after a couple wipes,
Doesn't break down.
and you're doing your business, and
Listen.
you got a little a
Listen.
little poopy burrito wrapped in Costco toilet
Listen.
paper.
Oh, gee.
Anyways, gets stuck down the toilet. The system gets backed
Is that
up.
the toilet paper's fault or your crappy ass old ass toilet's fault?
Or these big old logs. These healthy, fibrous logs.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's happened not at my place. Just saying.
And not him. A friend.
Yeah, friend.
A friend had this problem every single day this week. What are you eating?
No.
Yeah.
It was. Anyways, ever since then, I haven't bought the toilet paper because I had to go down to the basement at the time and get fairly dirty with the. Listen, you don't want to smell.
I still got to eat dinner, man.
Yes.
Let's roll this back a little bit.
Okay.
Take 3 steps back.
Oh no, we're just gonna fast forward.
Okay. Well, that's a good way to kick off for the weekend, people.
Yeah.
It's all about toilet paper, bacon, and rotisserie chicken,
Yes.
which may lead to the toilet. Okay,
Yeah.
Circle of life, people.
Yes.
All right, so that's it. We're gone. We're done. Look at this fabulous wrapping job that TK has put together. If anyone can help him, we'd appreciate some tips on how to make this look a little bit better.
Yeah, because we're gonna be giving it away.
But it's not bad. It looks good in the camera.
Well, I'm gonna
You
take
know.
a couple pictures for the gram
Yeah.
and see how.
Get a good angle.
Yeah, it's all about the angles, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyways,
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be back Monday.
you ever do that?
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
These big old. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
And we apologize.
And we apologize profusely for
What you just witnessed here.
getting off the rails.
Oh, okay. So, we'll be back Monday. If you're, quick shout out to our friends. I don't want to mention the friend's name, but the business, Bears Lake outside Home Depot. We're going to go check it out. It's a new food truck, which I know you like. I like food trucks. It's a seafood food truck. It's called High Tide Seafood. I ran into her at the bank today. She's like, yo, you got to check this out. I said, all right, me and TK are going to go check it out. Go check it out if you're in Halifax. Bears Lake, Home Depot, High Tide Seafood. They got everything, and it's all fresh from scratch.
Maybe we'll do that before we go on a little road trip tomorrow.
And aside from that, we're going to go away and leave you alone.
Yes.
We'll see you Monday, 5 o'clock. Come on back. We're here every single weekday,
Yeah.
and we'll do it all again. Tell your friends, like and share. Have a safe weekend, people.
Yes, whatever you do, ladies and gentlemen, get home safe. We love you, and we wouldn't want anything bad happening,
No.
especially this weekend.
No.
And that's why I say stay home.
Yeah.
There's lots of parties happening.
Yeah.
But why don't you do a little something different this weekend?
Clean
Instead of
your house.
Clean your dirty house.
Your house is filthy.
It's unbelievably stinky.
See it from here.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
How do you live in that house?
I gotta call the Molly maids over to your place.
And now that we've insulted everybody.
But if that's your MO, if you're going out every weekend, why don't you take this one off?
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean my house.
Hey, listen, tonight I'm gonna watch my first Raptors game.
Oh, yeah.
This
that's
season?
a good game tonight. Yeah.
Gonna kick off the Sox.
Nice. Yeah.
Gonna moisturize up.
Is Boston up 3-0 in the World Series?
Oh,
Did they play last night?
I think they did play last night.
I think they won, didn't they, again?
Man.
Listen,
that's
Brandon's going to be going crazy this week.
Juiced. He's a juicy boy.
He's juicy.
Yeah.
All right, people. We'll be back Monday. Have a safe weekend. Peace.
Yee!